children, in this video we are going to learn about time.
Measuring time. We use many units to measure time, like seconds, minutes, hours, days, months and years. We can tell what time it is using watches or clocks. Take a look at this clock. Can you tell what time it is? As you can see, the clock has two hands. The short hand tells the hours and the long one tells the minutes.
The short hand needs 12 hours to make a complete circle. Now let us see how does it complete a circle here. The hour hand starts at 12 and goes in a circle through 1, 2, 3 and so on until it goes back to 12. And the minute hand also goes in a circle starting from here to 1, 2 and it moves on and then it completes a circle. So to know how many minutes are there in one cycle, we can count it. So the long hand needs 60 minutes to complete a circle here. So now let us see how do we know how many minutes are there in one cycle. Here you can just look at the clock and this red hand is a minute hand. So by using this, we are going to count the number of minutes in one cycle, that is starting from 12 and going a circle back to 12. So in this you can see we can start counting by 5, 10, 15, 20 and so on up to we reach the number 60 here. So there are 60 minutes. Then the count stops over 0 when we reach 12. So there are 60 minutes in one complete cycle. Now let us try reading and measuring some time here. To tell the time, look at what the hours hand or the short hand is pointing to and then look at what the minutes hand or the long hand is pointing to. By doing this, we can very easily measure time. Let's quickly try measuring time here in the given clocks. So now when we look on the first clock, we can see that the short hand is pointing on 1 and the long hand is pointing on the number 12. So when you can see this, we can easily say that it is 1 o'clock. And now when we move on to the next clock, to the second clock, we can see that the short hand is still pointing on 1 and the long hand is moved to the number 3. So when it has moved to the number 3, a very easy way of remembering to measure minutes is you can remember the table of 5. That is 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. So in that way 3 are 15. So you can say it is 1:15. Now as we move on to our third clock here, we can see that the short hand is moved a little away from the number 1 and is pointing in between the number 1 and 2. But still when it is in between 1 and 2, we say it as 1 o'clock. And we see the minutes hand. So the minutes hand is on 8. So you can read the time as 1:40. And in the next clock, we see again that the short hand is in between 1 and 2. So this is still on 1. And the long hand is on the number 9 here. So this becomes 1:45. And the last clock, we can see that the short hand is moved
on the number 2 and the long hand is on the number 12. So this becomes 2 o'clock. I know you are feeling this as a little complicated, but once when we start measuring time and learning how to measure time, it becomes a really fun activity. So you all need not worry. It is really very easy to see and read time.
The topic what we covered in this video is units of measuring time. I hope you all have enjoyed this video and learned how to read and write time.